Hi Block A students, my name is Ashley Gates and I am now a student in Block C. And I just want to first of all congratulate you guys on entering your blocks. That's a really big deal. Super pumped for you guys. Blocks are great. It's a really great time, so I'm super pumped for you that you're now in Block A. I just now started Block C, and so I just wanted to briefly talk about my experience doing service learning during Block A, which is something that you guys are about to start pretty soon. And so, to start off, I am from a town called Derby, which is a suburb of Wichita. And for 3 summers, I worked at this summer camp called Yes Camp, and it is a summer camp for people with special needs. And so, I got to work with kids with physical disabilities, kids with Down syndrome, people with autism, and just a lot of different kinds of students with all kinds of capabilities. And so, during my time there, for 2 summers, I worked with a student, and is one of the she was a student that was in and out of the foster care system, was pretty rough around the edges, and just had a lot of anger issues, a lot of just behavioral problems. But for some reason, her and I just clicked, and we just were best pals, and I just loved getting to know her for a couple summers. And I would go back during my time in college. I would go back during Christmas break and spring break, and we would have like 1 week camps during that time. And so she was always there and would always be at camp every year. And so I went back for a spring break week camp a couple years ago, and she wasn't there. And so I asked my boss, I was like, where is she? Like, this is weird. Like, she's usually always here. And my boss told me that she had to do another emergency move to Topeka. So she had moved foster homes and was now living in Topeka. And so my heart was broken because I didn't have a chance to say goodbye to her. I didn't know if I would ever see her again because she had moved to maybe over 15 different homes her whole life, so I just had no idea about the chances of ever seeing her again. And so I just started to pray really hard, and I prayed that she was okay. I prayed that she was living in a home with people that really genuinely loved her and cared about her a lot. And I just prayed for a chance to be able to see her again one day. I didn't know where, I didn't know what that would look like, but I just prayed really, really hard for all of those things and for her for about 1 to 2 years. And then, so fast forwarding to Block A, I got the opportunity to work at Manhattan High School in one of the special ed rooms. I got to volunteer there once a week for a couple of hours. And so I was just going in on a Thursday afternoon like normal, and my cooperating teacher came up to me and said, hey, we have a new student today. She's sitting right here. I would really love for you to meet her. And all of a sudden she looks up, and it's her. It is the student that I worked with for several summers, and that I had been praying about for so long that I was just fearful I would maybe never see again. And my heart dropped once again, and I started crying, and her and I hugged, and yeah, it was just this beautiful thing. And so I got to work with her and see her once a week for the rest of the semester. And this last semester too, in the fall, I was a para at the high school, and so her and I got to hang out a couple times a week too, when I would show up to work. And it was just really great because one, that her and I became, we got to connect with each other again and just see each other again. But two, I got to work with her in a school setting, which I had never been able to do before. And three, she is just so different now compared to, back in the day when we were at camp together. She has just blossomed into this, she's just changed so much behaviorally, and it's just been really cool just to see her growth by, after just so much time not seeing her. But yeah, so I don't work as a para anymore, but I do get to see her on the weekends sometimes that we hang out together. And so, yeah, so I wanted to share this story because honestly, you guys, if service learning wouldn't have happened, I don't know if I would have ever maybe, who knows? I don't know if I would have had the chance to be able to connect with her as much as I have since she moved to Manhattan. But God did answer that prayer of me being able to see her again and be her being in my life again. And he just set that up in a really cool way by me being able to get to work with her in the school. And but yeah, I just want to just share with you guys that my experience with service learning was incredible, and I'm just super thankful for just how I just had the chance to see someone that I hadn't seen for a really long time. And just the Manhattan High School special ed program is really great. And yeah, my life personally was just changed by getting to do this service learning opportunity. And so I just want to share with you guys just my excitement for you as you enter service learning. I just encourage you to choose something maybe that you've never done before. Pick a grade that you've never had a chance to work with before. Go to a district maybe you've never had experience with. Just try something new, and just do something that you're really passionate about. And so yeah, so her and I are great friends, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity that service learning was for me, and that it brought me back to someone that is very near and dear to my heart. So hope you guys have a great rest of your semester, and if I don't know you already, I would love to meet you. And if I see you around Bluemont, just don't hesitate to introduce yourself. So bye guys.